Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, Sandown woman crawls to get help after ATV crash. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9, Ray Brewer.
Good afternoon, Sean. Nissan's latest tech surrounds you with peace of mind. The 2018 Nissan Rogue, with available Pro Pilot Assist that helps center you in your lane.
Now's the time to save with exclusive offers like this.
Lives just up the road here on 121, also known as Walnut Hill Road in Sandown. And after getting in that accident, well, she had to crawl along the trail before a neighbor finally heard her cries for help. 32-year-old Melissa Nolet was operating the four-wheeled ATV, according to New Hampshire Fish and Game, around 8:30 on Wednesday morning. Now, according to Fish and Game, Nolet was on some trails that run behind her house when she lost control and ran the ATV up on a rock where it rolled over, landing on top of her. Now, Nolet was able to free herself, but her injuries left her unable to walk. With no cell phone or any other way to communicate, she made the decision to crawl back home about a third of a mile.
And she's a very, very tough individual, and I give her a lot of credit for getting herself out of there, because it could have been hours before someone knew that she was even missing, and then hours more before we could even find her.
Now, a neighbor finally did hear those cries for help and called 911. While the accident remains under investigation, it appears, according to Fish and Game initially, that was caused by operator inexperience. They say this incident also serves as a reminder to always ride with someone and wear protective gear. Reporting live along the Hampstead-Sandown border, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Flash flooding reported as strong storms tear across Cape. So, those out and about Thursday will have to endure one more day of showers and humidity before friendlier weather works its way in overnight. Flash floods were reported in some areas of the Cape, including Orleans, that got about 4.5 inches as the storms moved through Thursday morning. East Sam Fire Chief Kent told WCB that he's lived in the area his entire life and never seen anything like it. It just wouldn't stop raining. There have been several reports of lightning striking homes and trees and reported of basements flooding, police said. An east-moving frontal boundary is expected to bring more thunderstorms into southeastern Massachusetts later Thursday, according to Storm 5 meteorologist Cindy. Boston area will likely be dry throughout the day. Unfortunately, Cindy said, rain doesn't mean there will be a break from the heat. Underground Parade T trains evacuated due to power issues. Let's take a listen to the video from NBC Boston.
Twin Rivers Event Center. Listen to the smooth sound Chris Isaak on August 18th.
American Mom!
Then September 15th, it's legendary rockers The Guess Who.
We built this city!
And Starship featuring Mickey Thomas. Or check out the Australian male review show, Thunder from Down Under, October 6th. Get your tickets today at Twin River Casino or Ticketmaster. Twin River Casino. So much more, so close.
Developing news, people on the T forced to walk through a tunnel when power problems stop a Blue Line train right in the middle of the tracks. Our Caroline Connolly live in Boston right now with more on what T-riders are saying about all this. Caroline?
Well, Jeff, as you can imagine, people were not too happy out here this morning. While things are running smoothly now, this is what it looked like earlier today. These are photos tweeted out by passengers after losing power, as you mentioned, on a Blue Line train this morning. More than 300 passengers had to actually walk out of the T-tunnel to an emergency exit at the Maverick station they had just pulled out of. Now, then so many of them actually tried to take a water taxi because of the delays. Take a look at this photo. One passenger tweeted out a picture of the dock sinking with all those people on it. Now, for those who tried to go by bus, it was not necessarily any better. The MBTA provided 25 buses to get people between East Boston and Government Center, but the people we talked to say it was confusing and time-consuming.
A little bit of chaos. I think everybody's kind of in the same boat, so I was just trying to get to work. I'm going home for the day, so we're gone today.
You're done.
We're around.
Very frustrated. Trying to get through Revere, and it's been over an hour and a half of delays and everything else.
That woman was particularly upset because she had actually reached partially way to her destination. They sent her back here to this station, so she was significantly delayed this morning. Now, just before 11 o'clock this morning, the MBTA announced it was phasing out those buses. They have since restored service. They tell us as for the outage that caused all of this, that remains under investigation. Live in East Boston, Caroline Connolly, NBC 10 Boston.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And if you were one of the passengers, let us know if you were on that train and experienced a delay, and how long did your delay last to get to your final destination. Brady gets up to $5 million more under restructured contract, and tonight is the big pre-game of the season. Preseason opener for the Bats is tonight. Very cool indeed. Hours before the first preseason game of the year, the Patriots made sure their franchise quarterback had the opportunity to earn a little more cash in 2018. According to ESPN insider Adam, the Patriots and Tom Brady restructured the 41-year-old quarterback's contract to include performance-based incentives that would allow Brady to make $20 million this season. Brady was scheduled to make $15 million in 2018. The restructure puts Brady's potential 2018 salary more in line with what other quarterbacks around the league are making this year. And we wish the Patriots good luck in the game tonight. Portland landlord loses approval of conviction in fire that killed 6. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
The highest court rejecting the appeal of Gregory Nisbet, the Portland landlord convicted of code violations in a fire that killed 6 people. Nisbet was acquitted of 6 counts of manslaughter at trial, but convicted on a code violation related to the safety of the apartment building where the 2014 fire broke out. Officials said the third-floor windows were too small for a possible escape. Nisbet paid a settlement in February to each victim's family and a survivor, and now that his appeal has been denied, he will spend 3 months in jail.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And here's a look at your U.S. stock market and how your U.S. stock market closed for this Thursday evening. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the green and went up. S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the red and went down. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the green and went up. Nasdaq posts longest winning streak since October as Amazon hits record high. The Nasdaq rose slightly on Thursday, lifted by gains in Amazon and Apple to notch its longest winning streak in nearly a year. Airbine says it may explain Unity the right attendees on the Charlottesville anniversary. Protesters planning to participate in the Unite the Right rally in Washington, D.C. this weekend on the anniversary of the violent clashes in Charlottesville may have some trouble finding a place to stay. Airbnb is warning users that if they are found to be in violation of the company's policies, they could have their reservations canceled and their accounts removed from the home sharing services. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Thursday night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. And I'll have a news report later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.